Together, together we are this voice. Together we've made the choice of Om Shanti. I am a being of peace. Together we are this choice. Om Shanti, say it with me. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. One more time. Om Shanti. Together we've made the choice. We are peace. We are the people of peace. We are peace. Om Shanti. Good morning to all of you. I'm so glad you're here with me. I am so glad. You know I love when I see all your voices and I hear them in my head. I hear them in my mind. Love. Love is our subject today. Love has many faces, and one of them is mine. Love has many faces, and one of them is mine. That's from a beautiful song, and I'm going to play that for you. But first, let's talk about love. How do you see love? What do you see when you say love? It doesn't only mean between a man and a woman. Love is inclusive. Love means caring. Love means sharing. Love means that you give from your heart and your soul. You give out to the world. The world is in a suffering place right now. So many things. We have Nurit on with us from Israel, and I send her love every day. There's so much going on there. And I asked Nurit, how is she? She said, we just stay in the house. So much going on there. And in the Middle East, Iran, Afghanistan, all of the countries there, everybody's suffering. In Africa. So we have so many places we have to send this love we hold so dear to us. Thank you, Nadine. Unconditional giving without expecting anything back. Don't have the glasses on, so unconditional giving without expecting anything back. Nadine told us that, and that's true. That's what love is. Love is unconditional giving and not expecting anything back. So let's see what we use for meditation today. Let's listen to the power of love. The power of love. Let's hear that.
Becoming deeper.
Wait, let me start it at the beginning. This is Sister Janti, the European Director of the Brahma Kumaris. Let's listen. Just relax.
I let the body sit quietly, and I can feel the body relaxing, my breath becoming deeper, and now I focus on my thoughts. The speed of my thoughts slow down, and and I focus on the inner being that I am. I am a being of light, shining in the center of the forehead. This body is separate. I, the inner being, am separate. I existed before the body took shape, and I will continue to exist even after the body finishes. No beginning, no end. I, the eternal spirit, and in this awareness of who I truly am, my thoughts focus on the divine, a being of light, the supreme. From the source of love, the waves of love reach out I absorb these within myself. And the waves of love reach out further and further afield, and the power of love surrounds the world. And the power of God's love heals. Souls have been carrying the burden of sorrow for a long time. And God's love removes the burden and heals the pain. The power of God's love melts the heart so that the heart can forgive and let go. And the soul feels liberation. Holding on to the things of the past has been a burden that I did not realize. And the power of God's love allows me to remove that burden and be able to forgive and become free. God's love touches souls and they continue on their journey, feeling the power of God's company. I hold peace and love thoughts return to the physical dimension. But I carry this experience with me, and this experience impacts my thinking, my speaking, and my doing. Om Shanti.
Beautiful. Om Shanti. Sister Janti, the European Director of the Brahma Kumaris. That's beautiful. The power of God's love. When you sit down to meditate, if you would just sit in silence for a few moments, connect with the Supreme, with God, Allah, Jehovah, Hashem, any name you call your higher power. Connect with that higher power and just make that connection, and all your anxieties and parts of yourself, your worry and your part that you can't even realize that you worry and you think about. And if you would just connect with that power of love, you have to connect together with God, and your soul will be light and free. You'll have, Juanita tells us, loving with no strings attached. I told you, unconditional love without any expectations of anything in return. Nadine told us that. Om Shanti to everyone. Om Shanti. We have to learn what is love. But
It's more something that you
this
feel.
is a group of young children in India that they asked, what is love? And you'll hear the different voices explaining how they see what love is. Let's listen.
Love is.
Love is.
It might give me a second.
Love for me is taking care.
Taking care.
Taking care of myself, taking care of others, taking care of the elements. When you say this feeling, this word love, like just all these feelings kind of flow from within. And that's a different thing. You just say the word and I'm having these feelings from within me. It's not directed at anyone or anything specifically.
It's just a beautiful feeling that I'm a part of something great. I'm a part of a family. I'm a part of a beautiful relationship with life.
Love is really more of a mental game. It's more something that you feel when you actually are with somebody.
Having love for yourself, becoming full of love, where you're independent, and then you can give love to each and every person without any expectation.
So that's what the word unconditional means. And that's in fact a very spiritual thing because it comes from knowing the self as love.
So it's a high destination, but yeah, it's a good one.
जीवन में खुशी बहुत है.
At the same time, there's a lot of happiness experienced in life because there's no selfishness in the relationships. There's no dependency in relationship.
अंदर प्यार है.
There's real love inside.
लव ऐसी चीज है सब कुछ भुला देता है. प्यार सच्चा जो है ना, फैमिली फीलिंग जो है ना, अविनाशी सुख देने वाली है.
What is love?
Safe from harm, to be
Shanti. We heard our beloved Daddy Janki, 104 years old, who left the body last March. And she said what love is, it's a feeling that you can't hardly explain, but it's inclusive. It's there. But how many of you have heard that love is also forgiving? Forgiving yourself for any type of action that you might have done that you weren't happy with. Love is forgiving yourself. You have to learn to forgive yourself first. That's part of love. Love is a feeling, an emotion that you have within you, deep within your heart and in your soul. And it also means forgiving people that may have done something to you and wronged you at some point. But if you forgive them, doesn't mean you forget what happened, but you forgive them. And that's love. That's love. Nelson Mandela, in prison for, I think it was 26 years. How do you think he survived that time by himself? Because he felt his captors, he would forgive them. Doesn't mean he forgot what they did to him, but he forgave them. And that's part of the love you carry in your heart. That's part of the love that you carry with you always. Let's listen. What is the energy of love? I love this. This happens to be Brother Eric from Canada. From Canada, Mitra, for you particularly. Let's listen.
Hello and greetings to everyone from Canada, here in Montreal. I'm Eric. And, of course, everybody feels how different this year is. So what will be the new one? It's a mystery still. The wishes that come in my heart to take us into the new year, to make it real and authentic. I was digging into my own personal journey and trying to find what do I really even wish for myself for the coming year. I know it's not very altruistic, but I thought I should start with looking at myself and wondering, what do I want to take with me to the new year? And how can I wish everyone something that is relevant, real, useful? So my take will be that the feeling is to become one that attracts love and generate love. And I really feel that's what the world needs the most at the moment, is an energy of love, but not this kind of romantic love, of course, and sentimental love, but the energy of love, the vibration of love, the attitude of love, and the vision of love. And it's one that we feel that we're all, of course, brothers and sisters, or friends, companions on the same journey. But looking at the world today and how, we used to think of war as war between countries. And now if you look at all the situation around the world, it seems that war has become an inner state of anxiety, or a state of disconnecting the self from other parts of the population. Some believe in one thing, others in another, and it seems like there's kind of a fraction that has happened even in society, even more than before. So to unite the hearts, to create a sense of being together and a feeling of being united, the feeling that love is still the greatest healing power that we can create. And it's something we can all create. And I'm talking also for myself, but I feel this energy of love, if I can just generate it more and more, more and more, more and more. I know a vaccine is certainly what we need in times of pandemic, but all the time, this energy of love could be something that we all use, in a very, very effective way. And generating love is one thing, but most importantly also to attract love, to inspire love in others. I can have a loving attitude for others, but how do I generate an attitude also that attracts love from other people so that they feel inspired to be a little bit more loving, compassionate, respectful, tolerating ideas of one another. So I think the feeling of love will be very useful, and it's my good wish for each and every one, so we can all become lighthouses of love, generators of love, boats of love, gardens of love. You can find the image that suits you and inspires you, but I think we can create that beauty of love in such a way that it blooms in the heart of many, many people. I believe in love. I hope you do too. And if we're together, we generate that love and attract other hearts so they also express love more and more. I think we can, really have hope for the future. So I invite you to join. It's a form of good wishes, but also an invitation to be part of being the living wish of love for each and every one. So with a very, very warm heart and keeping in mind the whole world family, I send to each one of you greetings of love and blessings of love. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Brother Eric from Canada, and I mentioned Mitra, but I didn't say Helene is here too. We have like 4 countries with us today, and that's beautiful. And Juanita says, yes, love creates healing and well-being. So when we carry that love in our heart, it's very powerful, very strong, very inclusive. Include everybody out in this world of a lot of anger, a lot of souls who are angry. And I guess a lot that has happened because of the pandemic, and a lot that has happened because of countries not agreeing with each other. We have to be able to sit down at a table and talk and bring peace back to the world. We need to bring peace and love back to our fellow men in every country, in the Middle East, in Asia, in Russia, in Israel, in Africa, in the United States. We're seeing so much unhappiness, and we shouldn't be. We should be jumping with joy that they found the vaccine that will help us. We should be healing each other with this special love. That's what I see us doing. And Tuesday mornings, that's what we want to do. We want to heal the world with this special love and this special feelings. So let's listen to this meditation here. And while you're doing that, concentrate on sending love to the countries of the world and our own United States. Concentrate on that. Send those wishes of the power of love. And stay light.
All that is light happens. Invitation come into the light. Everything is changed by the light. In the light, there are no enemies. are no difficulties. The light reflects in my true and original identity. And to access that light, just a thought. It moves me from the realm of all that is material and subject to those laws. And takes me to a dimension that's transcendent. The energy is so subtle. It lifts me out of my skin. Or at least makes me feel completely weightless. There's such comfort in the light. Wraps itself around me and holds me. Cherishes me. No words, no arms, I feel like I'm in my natural dimension. I am light. I have entered the domain of light. To be with the one who exudes light. Light, meeting light, light, merging in light. I am home. Shanti.
A surprise meditation for you all. Our own Sister Veronica, or Sister Wadi as you call her, also a surprise meditation about you are light. It's beautiful, yes? Beautiful. Let's listen to a song right now.
If love were a bird, I would stroke her bright feathers. Then I'd watch her fly free, cross the still of the dawn. And if peace were a mountain, we'd gather around her to bathe in her silence, her power are the three golden
Om Shanti. That's easy to remember. Love, peace, and wisdom are the three golden keys. That was Bliss, and that was Lucinda, and that's a beautiful song, and we remember those easily. Love, peace, and wisdom. If all of the angry countries out in the world would just remember one thing. We are all souls. We are all brothers. We are all people of God. And we must learn to give love and give peace and give our being, our heart filled with love to the world, to the people in the world. Because this world cannot exist without that. This world cannot exist without that. So the song title from the name of today's topic, which was Love Has Many Faces. And many of you will remember hearing it at the library. So I want to send that and play that for you. Love has many faces, and one of them is mine.
In a simple way, I love you. That's all that I can do. I'll make music while you sing your song. I understand what you're going through. In a simple way, I love you. When you're reaching out to me, I will be there when you need a friend. I'll help you be what you want to be. I hear your voicing out. Just let it go. I'll give you room to breathe and room to grow. In a simple way, I love you. I'm here to see you through. I'll make music while you sing your song. While you do what you have to do, I'll be beside you, rain or shine. Love has many faces, and one of them is mine.
beautiful song. In a simple way, I love you. And you all know that I love you very much. And I love when you're with me here. And I love when you send me messages and everything else that we share together. So everything that we do here with the Brahma Kumaris, everything that we do, we have to do it together. We have to do it with love in our heart. Can't answer the door now.
You are true magic. You are a real dream. You are music in silence and mute poetry. Your beauty and perfection, your virtue and power, your safety and freedom, the seed and the water of us, your lotus flowers.
You're the purest, the most securest, coming to take us back home, we're a tourist. You're the purest, the most securest, coming to take us back home, we're a tourist. The purified, come to hearts, the supreme soul, you are all this. Times are morbid, but with your support we can move forward. No matter how awkward Maya's forces, pain and suffering, you never caused it. It's the laws of karma, you can't ignore it. You're a florist, changing us into flowers of the garden, from thorns to the forest.
You make virtues from vices, games from sacrifices, light from shadow, a wide path from narrow, fortune from crisis, lion from mices. You melt stones with love, like a fire with ices.
And qualities, it's time to explore this, but we need to remain alert and cautious from the five vices and their forces. You cure us, support us, so we can start flying and soar quick. When you fell, you caught us, made our intellects divine and taught us, gave equal rights to the daughters. Feeling low, you reassured us, so we can change the world. Even the news reporters can't report this. No HD camera can record this, because it's incognito, following your silly mother orders, knowing what the balance between love and law is. Knowing what the balance between love and law is.
If the intellect is the anchor and thoughts are the rope, let it hang on to you and take my boat across. 'Cause I don't need to adore, just to bless. Play as a queen, winning the game of chess.
Using your treasure chest and resources to help some of the poorest become the most wealthiest spiritually and finish these burdens by the guidance of the spiritual surgeon. For every soul, race and person, the knowledge like butter we be churning, sins constantly in the furnace burning, and back home with you we will be returning, because you're the purest, the most securest, coming to take us back home, we're a tourist. The purifier, come to of hearts, the supreme soul, you are all this. and much more, and much more, and much more.
Oh, Shanti. English rap song from the Brahma Kumaris. Wasn't that wonderful? We have dancing in Ohio and in Germany and Canada, and everybody is dancing, of course, because when you have love in your heart, and peace is such a big part of that love. You're sending that all out to all the countries, and I know that you would understand that peace and love. Remember, we always used to say the 5 qualities of the soul: peace, love, wisdom, purity, and bliss. And you know that, and that's in your heart and in your soul. That's a beautiful thing. You all have that love and that beautifulness that you have inside. So let's close today with another beautiful song, and let's try to understand that God gives us all of these treasures. He gives our apron full of treasures from his treasure store. And he only asks one thing of us. One thing. And that is to remember him. Choose wisely. Remember the Supreme Soul in your meditation, and you will find your life will settle into a much safer, loving condition. You won't have the worries, and you won't have the anger, and you won't have anything that might listen to this.
I will still be here as long as you hold me in your memory. Remember when your dreams have ended, time can be transcended. Just remember me.
beautiful song. Josh Groban singing. I don't own the copyright to that song, but the Brahma Kumaris have permission to use it. Well, we've had a full day of music, meditation, and most of all, the four-letter word, love. Love, love, love. Love your neighbor as you would have them love you. Love, love, love. The most important word in the English language, because as we love, we transcend every other feeling and we send out the love to our neighbors. So with peace and love in my heart, and you know I love you all, thank you for joining. Until next week, remember me, not me, the Supreme Soul. Om Shanti. Have a beautiful week. Stay safe. Wear your mask. And if you haven't been vaccinated yet, please do so. Om Shanti. Until next week. Thank you all.